to no-touch infrared thermometers. You know, first aid kits at home need an upgrade, and this is it. This is professional-grade technology. It's got 3 temperature modes. You can check the temperature of a body without contact, temperature of a room, and the surface temperature. We'll talk about why that's important. You point and scan 1 to 2 inches away from the skin, and it records the last 32 readings. So if you are trying to track temperature, seeing if a child's temperature is getting any worse or any better, you can do that. It's got a large LCD screen, so you can really see everything on that screen. It's FDA cleared technology. Have you ever priced just one of these? They can run rather expensive. We have a set of 2 for $65.96. So let me show you how this works. There's room, there's surface temp, and there is body. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it on body. I'm gonna press this button. I'm gonna hold it up to my forehead. See how it's got the dot, dot, dot? Hold it up to my forehead, press the button, it's done. See what it says? 97.5. I am good to go. Now you can turn that audio off. So if you're checking a sleeping baby, you maybe need to check one of the kids who's sleeping, maybe a partner who's asleep, you can do that. Here's where you store the 32 different temperatures if you need to do just that. But it requires AAA batteries. So it's easy to keep it powered up. I can find those batteries in the store for sure. But it debuted on November 26th of 2020. We've already had more than 140,000 sold. And this is part of the reason why. Not only is it essential equipment now, it's also a great value here at QVC. So this is a set of 2 that, if purchased separately, could cost you $87.98. Our featured price, which does have a shelf life, it doesn't last forever, is $65.96. It's also on 3 easy payments of $21.99. And hello, we have some free shipping and handling involved here. It's fast. It's easy, it's no touch, which means it's a little bit more hygienic. And our friend Janine Mullen is joining us for the presentation. Now, Janine is a personal care expert, a friend of mine, friend of ours here at QVC. It's so good to see you. How are you, Janine?
Hi, Mary. I'm great. I'm really enjoying your show today. It's a great show.
Thank you. You're so sweet. You know what? Let's talk about what sets this no-touch thermometer apart. Why do we need this?
Well, first of all, this is FDA cleared and it's clinically accurate. I like it because it's convenient, and there's also a 5-year warranty, so you know it's good quality. It's very easy to use, Mary, and we're taking temperatures so often now. And I know we always say about, you know, taking other people's temperatures and not having to touch them because we want to keep ourselves nice and healthy, and we don't want to be touching people and that a person that would be sick and then touching a person that would be healthy. That would be a little tricky. So this is a great way to know your numbers, to know if you have a fever or not. And I love how big the screen is. It's about 1.5 inches. So I don't have to put my readers on to read that, even in the dark, because it lights up. So I put my finger right here on the center button like you just showed everyone, and I go about 1.5 inches from my forehead, and immediately, it's instantly and accurately, I can read my body temperature.
I love to, excuse me, I love too that I can check my own temperature, but I also love that I can check the temperature of the room, and I can check a surface temperature. So I think that our body temperature, we all very much understand, especially right now. But Janine, curious, give us some examples of why we would want to check the temperature of the room and the temperature of a surface.
Sure. I mean, well, we check the temperature in rooms all the time because I always like to know whether or not I should turn the fireplace on. I don't know if maybe I'm just cold or if the room really is cold. So I like that. It's a convenience. And I use it more often than I ever thought that I would. And then, of course, you could put it on the surface mode, and maybe somebody wants to check bath water for somebody that they're taking care of, or, you know, maybe like a cup of coffee to see if it would be too hot for that person. The body temperature, though, Mary, when you have it on the body temperature mode, it will save 32 past readings. So I'm going to push this memory button, and it's going to show you all the temperatures I've taken, which is 32. And that is also very convenient because I found it convenient when I was taking care of myself. I had this on my nightstand in the middle of the night, and I wanted to track how my fever was during the night, and I didn't have to write it down. So it's very convenient. And you know how it will backlight the total screen green if you do not have a temperature, if it would be considered normal. Yellow if you're kind of in the danger zone, and it will backlight red and actually go beep, beep, beep if there is a fever. You do have the option to turn off the sound. I like the beep. It's just, but if you're taking care of somebody that was maybe really sick, you can turn that off.
For sure. I mean, I love to. I heard the reference of, for a surface temperature, you could use that if you are warming up a baby bottle, or if you are, trying to check the specific temperature of something you're cooking. You could do that with a liquid. It'll work with a liquid too. But you can turn that beep off if anyone is sleeping. This is where we are now. We need to upgrade our home first aid kits. It's not just adhesive bandages anymore. We need to have this kind of equipment to let us know what's going on. When I walk into the building, we have a device like this on a mount where we all have our temperatures checked when we walk in. And here you're getting a set of 2. So Kelsey and I, the producer for the show, we were talking about the price of just one at the store right now. Rather expensive. Here you're getting a set of 2, which is great, and I love how you're showing them right now, but you're getting a set of 2 on a featured price of $65.96. Now you can choose the option of 3 easy payments of $21.99 if you would like to. It is on free shipping and handling, so on their own they would be $43.99 a piece. You're getting 2 for $65.96. Now, my question to you, Janine, the fact that I can keep these operational with AAA batteries, which is super easy to find, but also I can have 2, maybe one's upstairs, maybe one's downstairs. You said you like to keep one in your bag too, right?
I do, Mary, because my mom lives close by and I have children. So sometimes before we pop in to see her, I will take everyone's temperature real quick. It's so convenient to have more than one. We have one downstairs. We have one upstairs. You need to know if you have a temperature or not. And you need to know if those that you love have a temperature. So it's really convenient. You definitely, I appreciate the fact that QVC has given you a set of 2. And QVC noticed back in September when we had this on air that everyone was buying 2. So I think that's pretty cool that they did that for our viewers.
I think so too. I love free shipping and handling. I think that's a great part of the offer too. The fact that more than 140,000 have already been sold means that this is now an essential piece of our equipment, especially in our homes. This would be great if you are having to travel back and forth to work right now. Maybe you could have one with you at work. It is no contact, Janine, and I think that is so important. But you know what? That LCD screen, I can read it.
Yes. I mean, it's great for people that are taking, multiple family members' temperatures like I am, but it's super important for people that live alone at home. I mean, you have to be the caretaker of yourself. So please, everyone, if you can't think about where your thermometer is and you can't think about how long ago you bought it, if it was like 15 or 20 years ago, please upgrade because this is so much more convenient. It's easy to read. It's FDA cleared. It's clinically accurate. And it's no touch. So you don't have to worry about taking healthy people's temperature and then sick people's temperature.
Great
so
point.
I love that.
Great point. And it's not the glass thermometers of when, years gone by too. This is much easier to navigate. You push a button and then So we have 3 easy payments here. We have free shipping and handling here. Continue to place your orders. More than 500 have been ordered today. Janine, thank you for being in the show. It was so good to see you.
Oh, good to see your smiling face, Mary.
Bye for now. V37941, that's my pick of the show. As we move on in Home Made Easy with Mary, we just made life a little easier for knowing temperature. Now it's time for the Chore War. The Chore War is a segment in the show where we talk about a chore that could create a little bit of a battlefield on the home front.